Hello fellow viewers, this is my playthrough of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. And while it's loading, I do want to mention some things regarding this playthrough, if I can even call it that. So what you see right now is a pre-recorded footage, meaning that I recorded the gameplay first and then I added this audio that you're hearing right now as I'm editing the gameplay. I decided to take this approach as doing an edited playthrough proved to be a hassle and it's kinda heavy in terms of what effects do I want to add. I did consider doing an actual let's play, however I can only record at night since when it's day my house is kinda crowded and I was afraid that my mic will pick up the background noises. As a result, this was my choice to make it into something like a post-commentary playthrough where I'll be giving my first impressions of the game, be that the expansion, the monsters, new characters and so on. Also my opinion including what could have done better, aka what could make the game more enjoyable according to me. As of this recording, I have nearly completed the game, but don't worry, I won't spoil anything beyond the footage that I'm editing. So enough chit chat, let's jump straight right into the gameplay, shall we? When we first load to the game, as you can see in the loading screen, we now see the flagship monster of Sunbreak, which is Malzeno, which is basically a vampire-like dragon. I do like the design and when they announced it, I was really excited to fight him. As an additional note, I didn't do the demo so I don't know what his moves are like and I also didn't look up anything about him so that I'll be surprised on my first encounter. Moving on from the loading screen, we see that the title changed to Sunbreak, which was just like Iceborne. This title screen will change, but more on that later or in the next episode. And of course we click continue. When it finishes loading, we'll be greeted by another announcement about Sunbreak. Yeah Capcom, I get it. You're just as excited about Sunbreak as I am. The questline starts with us talking to Rondine about a letter from her sister, which is the girl you see at the Sunbreak trailer, and also monsters that started to invade the kingdom. I think the beginning of Sunbreak was similar to Iceborne, in which monsters behave unnatural and we had to investigate the cause. Before we went to the new land, we had to take care of a monster which is, I'm sorry if I pronounced this wrong, it's Daimyo Senator. This monster is essentially a giant crab, so off we go to hunt Mr. Crab. An interesting part of this is that the quest is registered as a 7-star quest and not a master rank quest. I guess this is like an intro to master rank.
Fearful, fidgety felines, advancing through the night. When suddenly, out of nowhere, a horrid face causes fright. Be calm. There's no need to cry or moan. It's just some old weather-beaten bone. Yet not all is what it seems, for below this giant skull hides a devious monster waiting for some prey to go.
As usual, the quest starts with me gathering spirit birds. You could go straight to the monster, but I remembered a video where someone said that gathering spirit birds determine the difficulty, and this means that if you gather a bunch of spirit birds, then the quest becomes easier because of the stat boost that you get. And if you go straight to the monster, you don't get additional buffs. The weapon I'm rocking is of course the filthy longsword. I've been maining this weapon since Iceborne. On base world I played with charge blade but changed to longsword when they announced the special sheath because it looked anime as heck. My first impressions of Daimyo was I'm very glad they added this monster because most of the time we were fighting wyverns, so bringing in this crustacean monster was a relief. For the monster itself, it resembles a crab and some sort of a snail I guess. It has 2 giant claws and it has a giant shell on its back which I don't think you can break. I do like the design of the shell. It's a skull of a monster, and if you played the previous Monster Hunter games, then you know what monster the skull belongs. And comment down below if you know the answer to it. So his attacks consist of mainly using its claw to attack. I don't remember if he has an attack with his back because I think I only fought him just this once and moved on. He does have a jump attack where he will jumps and slam his body. Some other monsters have this attack too, like Barioth and Xenogra's backflip drop. The hitbox was kinda weird with this one. Normal attacks would register as a hit on every part of his body. However, when using special moves like Soaring Kick into Spirit Helmbreaker, if you aim to his head, which is right between his eyes, sometimes it doesn't hit just like this clip. Which is frustrating, but oh well. Another move that I like from this monster is that it can counterattack by blocking its head with its claw and then doing the attack if it gets hit like in this clip. I would like to see more monsters have this ability, or at least an attack that is different from other monsters. So after the quest ends, there's this cutscene where it introduces Rondine's sister and also a new monster called Lunagoron.
Hey there, Ace. Got the job done already, huh? That's why you're my #1 pupil. Something wrong? I don't think an apex caused this. What the? Hey, hold up! We need to evacuate the village. I'll use a flash bomb. Who are you?
Leave the beast to me. This is a royal matter. Is he okay?
Rondine's sister does in fact look beautiful and serious at the same time, I'll give you that. Following the cutscene, we headed back to Kamura, where we prepared to go to the kingdom to assist with the invading monsters. And immediately we talk with Fiorraine, that's the name of Rondine's sister. because we had nothing to do left at Komura. Doing this will trigger the Welcome to Sunbreak intro, which you can see, and I'll just shut up for now so you guys can enjoy the rest of the cutscene.
Thank you. I pray that the seas weren't too rough on you. That's good to hear. We shall be in port soon. This is our outpost, El Garden. Well, what do you think? I'd be honored to give you the full tour, but there's someone who wishes to meet you. Let's go. This is Admiral Gallius, our leader. Allow me to introduce you. I present the hunter from Komura.
Humble greetings.
And there we have it, Master Rank unlocked. The way to increase Master Rank in Rise is similar to increasing Hunter Rank in the base game. So basically we do some key quests and then an urgent quest will appear. Complete that and both the story and your Master Rank will progress. Before we head to our first quest in Master Rank, I decided to talk to the new people in El Gado Outpost. That's the name of the new area that we're in. Get to know them and locate where's the smithy at, the merchant and the buddy thingy. Then we talk with Arlo, which was just a chit chat. Then Master Sushi came and told us that he developed a new switch skill and asked us to head back to the arena in Komura to test it. The switch skill was the switch skill swap. One of the new things you can do in Sunbreak, which was in the trailer and some of the Instagram's posts, where this skill would allow us to swap switch skills on the go without having to go back to camp to change it. After doing the swap, we can press space to dodge into a direction, and this animation is a free dodge. You can use this to dodge monster stack. I guess this is like similar to Valor style in Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, where basically you hold down your sheath button and any attack that came to you, as long as you're holding the sheath button, will dodge it like immediately. There's also a skill that increases the functionality of this swap, but we'll talk about it way later because the armor skill for that isn't like unlocked until you get to Master Rank 3 or 4, I believe. Now we did have to set up the switch skills at camp to determine what skills go to what scroll, because there's the red and blue scroll as you can see on screen. When that is done, I practiced a bit on Arzuras to get the hang of it, which I didn't at first. After having enough training, I headed back to El Gado, and at the quest end screen we get one new weapon switch skill for every weapon in the game. And thank God for that, because in the base game you had to finish a quest to get a new switch skill, and to get the other one you had to make at least 8 different types of the weapon if I'm not mistaken. So for example, if you main sword and shield, then you would have to make 8 different types of sword and shields to get the other switch skill. But guys, I think that has to be it for this video. I know it's just an intro and there's not much battle on this one, but I assure you that the next video will have more exploration and combat focused stuff, because we're heading to a new locale to fight our very first master rank monsters. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.